रेकर्डिङ गर्न आँटेको अलिकति रेकर्ड गर्दैन As you see that Nepal is the tallest peak, Mount Everest, to Tarai, to Jungle, and you have seen there's a 14 out of 14 tallest mountain, 8 mountain out of 14 are in Nepal. And so many species and jungle safaris and all kinds of things. And there are 3 cities are historic cities: Kathmandu, Patong, Bhaktapur. If you go there for 1 month, that would be still short time. And tourists mostly go there a week or 2, and the programs will be packed. Once you get there, it's not so expensive. One thing is traveling from here to Nepal is expensive. But in a season, if you get the tickets on time and go to Nepal, even though it's like 18 hours flight altogether, excluding transit, it's still worth it. Nepal is the most beautiful country. We don't need to say it again and again. And we have all kinds of tourist-related information. We have this Mount Everest complex. You can take from this table. You can ask me any question if you have, and if you need some kind of documentary, you need to present about Nepal, Nepal culture, Nepal tourism. You can even email me. That's nepaltvusa.com. You can find my address, or I have my card there too. If you have any question, I can answer now, or you can email me. And lastly, I would like to thank our Excellency Ambassador, Deputy Chief of Mission, and all officers from Nepal Embassy and media friends. Mr. Parikrama is here, realcover.com, Sagarmatha TV, Nepalese.com, Hanswer also, here and there he takes a picture. Vikrant Shrestha, he's the most charming and handsome guy, like a photo of a journalist. He's here too. And especially I would like to thank very much my friend Balachandran is here from Imaging Nation Television, from Indian television, long time. Because of his inspiration, I started the Sagarmatha television in 17 years ago. He said, Ram, if you like to promote your country and reach out to your community, start the programs. But if you're looking for money, don't do it. That's what he told me exactly 17 years ago. And I did not look for money, but at that time I wanted to introduce Nepal and Nepali culture in America. That was the reason, I have started this Sagarmatha TV. And now it's become my hobby. Added another programs for Nepal Darshan. And all my friends. And this wonderful, wonderful venue was provided by waterfordreception.com if you can visit there. And the director for sale, Narisa Joshi, is here, and she is the one who gave us discount, and this program, became, visible here. And also I would like to thank my friends to join us up here. And lastly, I would like to thank very much to Kharel Kebab and Sangrila Restaurant, Loknath Tiwari. Give him a big hand. Please, he's the one who provided this wonderful, wonderful meal for us. And Sandra and Flores are serving. And Karsab, of course, here. One of my nephew is here. He's Marine Corps Army officer training. He came from Nepal and he did top on there. So very, very good family. And Nepal Global Services, we have started one service-oriented business in Nepal, and that team's also here. And part of the, part of being family, I'm very proud of that. And if I miss any name, I am sorry. But this is it for tonight. This event is especially, just wanted to let people know that, let airlines representative knows that, and tour operators and travel agents know that, you know, in Virginia you can reach out to me about Nepal and how we can help you and how we can get help from you. I wanted to ask all the you know, like airlines representative to commit, but this is first time. I just wanted to introduce myself and interact with you. So next time when I invite you guys, you know, I will give you the podium so that, you know, you can commit what you can do for Nepal. But this is serious, and definitely in front of Nepali ambassadors here. Being a Nepali, being a Nepal-born American, Nepali American, for us is a little bit, you know, like we see the price difference is tremendous between India and Nepal. So please talk to your, you know, your boss so that, you know, if they can give us some break for Nepal, that would be helpful to promote the tourism again. Thank you very much. I'm sorry if I put you in a bad spot right now, you know, inviting guests and then, you know, asking for favor. But that's how all Nepali and Nepal traveler feel. And all friends of Nepal, this is it for, and have a good night and safe drive. And please, you know, enjoy dessert also there and more drinks, tea and coffee this side. And don't forget to take, you know, any catalog or, you know, a map of Mount Everest is here this side. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Nepali, I speak in Nepali. I speak in Nepali language, but there are some friends from airlines and tour operators. Those are from America. We are from America too, but non-Nepali speaking. That's why I'm speaking in English. So welcome everybody. His Excellency, Ambassador Dr. Shankar Prasad Sharma, First Secretary, Second Secretary, Third Secretary, and other officers from Nepal Embassy of Nepal, and airlines representative from Korean Air, Turkish Air, Qatar Air, and distinguished guests. I have my uncle, aunties, and my brother-in-law from New York. Welcome, and all media friends, and local friends, and travel agents, and all my family. And from Sagarmatha Television, I have Nilu and Rima, our senior host. So welcome everybody. Back there, my manager, Russell Genders, and my staff in left corner. So, Hanswer is our friend. Long time, he has been in Nepal 5 times, and he liked Nepal very much. And he is standing by my camera and checking video. This is a little bit sad day for me because my mother-in-law lost her mother 1 hour ago, and because of that, we were not that cheerful. But because of tourism promotion is always my desire in America, that's why I am very happy to welcome you here. Having said that, Nepal Tourism Board looked at me since I have started Sagarmatha Television 17 years ago to promote Nepal, introduce Nepal and Nepali culture to the world. That was my main goal. This has been 17 years now. And Nepal Darshan Television, which is another television program, is in English language, especially to promote Nepal, tourism in Nepal. So that is in English language. If you watch that, it comes on MSC Networks, and the website is nepaltvusa.com. And Sagarmatha is sagarmathatv.us, which is Sagarmatha is the Nepali name for Mount Everest, as you know. And I just wanted to tell you about Nepal is one of the most beautiful countries situated between India and China. I love my motherland, even though I am in America Africa for 23 years, staying in this Fairfax County this whole years. And being Nepali American, I am very proud that I was born in Nepal. I know the political situation is not that great in Nepal, but it's not harmful to any visitors. And tourists are always welcome there, even though Maoist movement was there, insurgents was there, and several Nepali, almost 15,000 Nepali got killed. But the tourist flow was still there. And whatever we read in newspaper, that's not always like exactly bad what we hear. The reality is the development process is going on. The tourism is going higher and higher every day. So before I said any further, and I would like to show you the media presentation in a few minutes. Before I do that, I would like to welcome Ambassador Dr. Shankar Prasad Sharma to talk about Nepal and Nepal tourism. At least 10 minutes with you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kharel. Distinguished guests and friends. First of all, I would like to congratulate Mr. Kharel, producer, owner of Sagarmatha Television, for organizing this great program. He has been always very helpful. He has been promoting Nepal through the television program, and that's the most important one. But in the meantime, he has been nominated as the honorary public relation representative of Nepal Tourism Board to the United States very recently. So I again congratulate him for getting this position. This is one of the activities that is being done by Nepali communities in Washington DC and the United States. I have participated in many other activities which are being done and have been done with the help of the community members of Nepal, as well as the Nepal lovers people of the United States. It has been very fruitful because what I think is that talking about 20-25 years ago, people used to say that many people in the United States, they don't know about Nepal. Even today, that's true. But if we go to any of the gala party and big parties in Washington DC, I rarely find anybody who doesn't know Nepal. I think that's the big thing. Maybe in the university, maybe I think in some strata, these people are not very familiar with Nepal. But a large number of people, they would like to go to Nepal, they love to go to Nepal, they love to be connected with Nepal. I think there are various reasons, we'll see it in the video. But the most interesting thing is that, just to give you one statistic, 2009 to 2012, the number of American tourists that visited Nepal increased from 32,000 to 49,000. If we see the average annual growth rate between these 4 years, is 17% per annum, which is very impressive, very attractive. And then we expect to see more people going from the United States to Nepal. Not only that, the number of the people from the United States is growing very fast. But if we see the number of nights they spend in Nepal is 23 days. So you can see why these people go to Nepal. Nepal has a natural beauty and it can offer so many adventurous tourism activities, from mountaineering to trekking to rafting to paragliding to safari. And then we name any newspapers and media in the United States. I was just talking over the drink. 2 years ago, CNN said the most stunning destination in the world. I think another Wall Street Journal said something like good value for money for safari in the world. So I think there are numerous other media activities that I think that have highlighted Nepal. And it's good to know that Kharel is organizing one today. And then we'll be very happy to help you in whatever way we can to promote Nepal. I think what we need is we have the the greatest competitive advantage in Nepal of tourism in the country. What we need to do is link the destination with the market, link the destination with the United States. That's what we are trying to do, including Ram Kharel and all of us. It's great to know that many airlines representatives and other people have attended this program. And we need to develop the networking and promote Nepal and see how that can be beneficial to both countries in the future, including the airlines. We definitely do that. There is a great program I was just mentioning before on 26th October in Washington, D.C. And then I still remember, I think a few years ago, there was an annual dinner here. This is called Explorers Club. And then Edmund Hillary, I think, who attended the annual dinner, and then he asked a question. How many of you have been to the summit of the Mount Everest? There were 63 people raised their hand from the audience. So I was really impressed. So I'm attending that, and I heard that they will have the live cheetah, they will have the live snakes, and so many other things, attraction. And we are promoting Nepal even during that period. Thank you so much, Ram Kharelji, and enjoy. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ambassador Sharma. Ambassador Sharma is one of the best ambassadors we have so far. You know, like I have been here for 23 years. I already told you, and he is the 7th ambassador, and he has done so much. You know, he advocated for tourism, and also to sending Peace Corps volunteer back to Nepal, and forming the caucus in Capitol Hill, all kinds of things. And he invites people to the Nepalese embassy for sometime occasional dinner, like the dasai, teas, all kinds of things. And not only that, from the small gathering to birthday to any event, he is available. Monday through Friday, he works from morning to evening, all kinds of meetings representing Nepal. And in a weekend, we have here in this area alone 52 Nepali organizations. He goes to all the organizations to attend their events, also travel across the country. So thank you, Ambassador Saab, you being the best ambassador. And we wish that the government of Nepal give him another 4 years, but I don't know what's going to happen. Anyway, having said that, Nepal, like I said, for tourism is that's the beautiful place, and many tourists comes from different parts of the world. And America is third. They're saying fourth about the tourism. First is China and India and US was previously. Now they're saying is Sri Lankan started visiting. So it's between, America is still have a good number of tourists in Nepal. And so we have very limited airlines are flying. Sometimes we don't find the ticket to go to Nepal. And airlines representatives are here. So I wanted to say about, that's airlines, what we expect from airlines representative is, if you fly to any part of India, it's like almost half of the price. And when it's a very narrow, very short time from Delhi to Nepal, but it's expensive. So if airlines will treat Nepali as Nepal as India would be appreciated. I know Bill and Steve are looking at me. Anyway, the Korean Airlines, Steve is here, and Bill and she's there for from Qatar Airways, and Bob, right? Yeah, Bob and his wife are planning to go to Nepal with a cycling team, and that would be most exciting for us. And I already request them that we will also come with you with the camera cycling. And she's asking that, okay, if anybody wants to join, there she is. So without further ado, I would like to ask you to have wonderful dinner on the table. And that times I will show you, we have media presentation from Nepal, and it's better for us to eat and look at the presentation. So let's have a dinner. Thank you very much.